Hey guys, Happysplasher here. Good morning. So right now we're going to continue with the world event. So let's keep going. So currently we are in chapter 3. We have just started and we are on this quest here, defeat Exile. And they do have a couple skills. So whenever an ally appears, they will get pierce, and then whenever their pierce triggers, it will give an attack boost to allies. And once again, I forgot to switch the skin. Mary, your punishment was really undeserved. Then how can you call yourself an honest and just ruler if you don't uphold these values? That is a good question. How can we? All right, so I guess we'll start with our damage pentagrams. We'll also take a look at the buildings here. And then we'll attack on the open lane B with the triple damage pentagrams here. So if any hero comes to block it, it will take damage. Okay, we have our Yoster dealing damage at the beginning of the turn. We'll skip the turn here just to not trigger any damage skills. I had just returned to Pangea then, and could not challenge the gods. I spoke up for you, but it wasn't enough. In the end, the council made the decision, and I regret that I did not influence. Sorrow. Okay, so that was Exile. We'll head back to the roadmap and continue. Okay, we'll also skip the ad there. Okay, the next quest here is to activate Legendary Obelisk in place of power 4 times. We'll hit the go. And this brings us over to our place of power. We did level up our obelisks as well, so this is actually at level 3. And so we will purchase the legendary ones and then see if we can get some bonus runes to get this complete.
Legendary.
Which we do not. So that means that we will need to get some more runes offline, and that is okay. So we'll check back in when we have some more runes and then get this quest completed, and then we'll move on. This is Happysplasher, signing off. Alright guys, we are back with the world event, so let's keep going. So currently we are on this quest here, activate Legendary Obelisk in place of power 4 times. We activated the last Legendary Obelisk offline, so now we have that complete. So we will continue. Okay, we're going to skip the ad. Oh, guess we didn't skip the ad. Alright, so the next set of quests here we have up top. Use the Oiran the Red Moon skin to defeat other players 2 times. Behind that, boost the event legendaries 9 times. On the bottom here, get 1600 souls of legendary heroes in summons or in chests. We can try and do all 3, so let's start with this one first. So use the Oiran the Red Moon skin to defeat other players 2 times, otherwise known as Geisha. So we are hitting the go and has brought us back to the squad. We'll change it to the Orion. We'll also equip a pet. And then we need to win 2 battles. So let's head out of the roadmap and then, oops, not the squad. Wrong one right there. Okay, and let's get some battles won. Okay, so we're going to start off with the Masura over here on A3. And hopefully these battles go quickly. You want to silence the Freddy so that way he doesn't come back. And then we're also going to transform the Dominus over here so that way he doesn't have the extra attack. Okay, we'll go with the board wipe against the Freddy. And then we're running short on health actually, so we're probably going to end up seeing... Well, they have pretty strong heroes already. So we did force a silence at least. Okay, and we actually have no way to get rid of... I guess we can. We can get rid of the Aharon using the My 10 over here. We have our heroes to 0 attack for the time being. Okay, and do we have enough? No, we actually don't have enough to destroy that. So I guess we can... No, even with that. Nah, we're going to be taking lethal next turn anyways because they have their own Yoster over here with the stones. Alright, so we're going to keep hopping into battle here. Okay, once again we're facing another Ahar. We are going to silence him to stop the phantom attack.
Whoa!
Okay, we have more of that damage over there. We're going to go with the Yorick next to destroy the Strick.
Whoa! Whoa!
Okay, and then we'll go with the My 10 over here to potentially clear out both of these heroes. Oof. We have double damage happening over there. Let's go with the Grace on the 1 for the random damage to clear out the Yori. And looks like we're just trading heroes back and forth now. Once again, oh, just because of the health boost with the Drogon. I'm gonna go with the Count Vlad, and then looks like we do at least have enough damage now with the Yoster over here. Okay, we forced the silence and the stones, so that is good. Okay, we got the Villano Mad Genius over there. Not actually too concerned about his health gain because he's already at full health. Just want to make sure that we do have a board ready.
Whoa!
Okay, and we'll go for board wipe now. We are running low on health, so we'll go for the lifesteal. And then we're going to take a little bit of damage to our Grace here, but we'll just have enough damage in order to clear out the Strick. Okay, we're going to go next and clear out the Habas over here with that reflect damage and also the block to the Warlord, as you can see here. Okay, and then we'll also, let's see, I think we might have enough for lethal, even with the block on the Warlord. We're going to go with the My 10, and there we go. Alright, so that was the first victory. We need one more. Ooh, the new Warlord here. Right, so we'll start with the Masora once again. Get some attackers, clear out some buildings, have some blockers on our lanes. Okay, definitely not what I wanted to see. We have the Ondine over here. I'll go with the York here on D1. And then actually forcing the freeze and then forcing our reborn with the damage. Okay, we have slightly enough damage to get rid of the Grace. Okay, so we forced their mental shield skill. And let's see. I think we're gonna have enough damage in order to clear out the Yoster here with the Grace. Okay, so we'll see the mental shield. Yep, so as soon as they're attacked, they will get mental shield, and then once they're attacked with the mental shield, they will get more health. So we have to wait a few turns, actually, in order to clear that out. I'm gonna go with the Strick over here. As you can see, we can't really deal any damage to them, unless we have some other way to deal damage. I'm just using the Strick right now so we can run over the group that silenced our Yoster. Okay, we have a lot of attack steal happening over there. We still have our Grace with our random damage, so we're going to set up next with the Yoster on A1. Okay, and as you can see, the mental shield skill is now gone, along with the healing. Okay, and then we're just going to use our skills there, clear out the Void Jewel, and then we should be able to attack for lethal with our Masoras. Or the Grace with 3 attack. Alright. Okay, so we are now complete with that. We will head back to the roadmap. Whoops. It's another ad once again. We will continue. Okay, we have this next quest here. Boost the event legendaries 9 times. We'll hit the go. And this brings us over to our squad. I'm going to close out first and then head over to the guild to use a bonus that will lower the cost of boosting. Okay, and now we'll head back to the squad and then do some boosting. So again, what were those heroes? So it was going to filter for the Super Mary. Okay, we do have a boost hero 1 time for the quest. Okay, and you can see, okay, right, I just have to remember. So the Gremory and the My 10. So as you can see, the cost does go up. So now we'll filter next for the My 10, which is actually right here. And then we'll finally filter for the Gremory. Booster. Okay, and we are now complete with that quest. Let's see if we can do the other one too. So down here, get 1600 souls of legendary heroes in summons or in chest. We'll hit the go, and this brings us over to the summon hall. We can actually use these legendary chests to get some souls. Let me see if we have anything else that we can do. Guess if we can get enough points, we could open up this other chest down here. Let me see if we do have this one legendary chest over here as well. I kind of do want to hold off on using this until later. So I think we'll do that. If we can get a few more points off of the daily and weekly quests, we can actually get it. So let me just check what the math is here. 26. We should actually just tell you the numbers. So my levels, 1, 2. Yeah, it doesn't say how many, but I guess we're gonna hold off on there. So yeah, we'll see you guys later, and wait until we get some more chests. This is Happysplasher, signing off. All right, guys, we are back with the world event. So we are currently on this quest here to boost the event legendaries 9 times. We already have this one complete, and we were waiting to do the other quest. So we will go and check out the bottom one as mentioned. So get 1600 souls of legendary heroes in summons or in chests. I was waiting for a Mighty Pass chest in order to open it up, but I actually forgot that I missed the timer for last time. So we actually did miss out on the legendary chest. So we will end up using a different one instead. So first, let's just go over to our league, and we sometimes use the seasons chest, but it did actually change the rotation of the schedule, so we can't use these now, at least for the world events. So we'll open up this one over here, and as you can see, it does count for the number of souls. We got 1k, and we also got some runes, which is nice. And then we'll actually head over to the summon hall next, and then we will open up some of these progress rewards. The reason why is because you'll see that we do get some legendaries, and they do count as chests, and they do count for this quest. So we will open up one more. And not too bad, got some Vixen. And we are now complete with that quest. So we will head back to the roadmap, and then continue. And as you can see, we get both of the rewards. Okay, the next quest here is to defeat Illusionist. And they do have they have 2 skills. All right. So at the end of the turn, they will inflict curse on our heroes, and then at the start of the turn, we'll inflict curse on our warlord. I explained to them, or rather myself, that what happened was not my fault. And you're on the right track. Why am I still here then? Oh, the auto. Okay. So let's take a look at some of the buildings. And I guess there's something going on that if we destroy some of them, we'll take some extra damage. We'll go with the Grace here on lane B and clear out some of the buildings. And we'll take some damage, and that's okay. Okay, and we have our damage at the beginning of the turn. We'll just skip the turn here because it's an open field. Mai and Mary are just a couple of pages in the book. There are other memories you are avoiding. So you need to find the root of the problem. Think about what I said and fight your illusions one last time. Fight your inner demons. Alright, so that was Illusionist. We'll head back to the roadmap and continue. Okay, we have the next set of quests here. We have up top, perform Demigods, Gods of War, or Miracle Summons 20 times. Behind that, we have Soulbind the event legendaries 9 times. On the bottom here, we have spend 30,000 runes. We are going to save our runes for the end of this chapter because we do want to get some more runes over here. So we will go and do this quest. So perform Demigods, Gods of War, and Miracle Summons 20 times. We'll hit the go. And this brings us over to the... This brings us over to the summon hall. Looks like there's a little bit of a discount going on for the Demigods. So yeah, I guess we will see if we can spend. I'm going to head out and see how many gems we have. Okay, we have plenty of gems. This is great. So we'll head back to the summon hall once again. We'll do our 10x summon. And as you see, it does count as a summon. And more importantly...
Epic!
Or waiting for it to show up. If it doesn't show up here, that would actually be very disappointing.
Epic!
We're keeping an eye out on the legendary as well.
Epic. Epic. Epic.
I guess it has to be here, right?
Legendary.
Okay, there we go. It's okay. Tall Monkey King is it's not too useful. And we'll open up this other 10x over here because it is discounted. And as you can see, it also does count. We are now complete with that quest. So we're going to open up the rest of the chests over here.
Epic. 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 Epic.
Hey, got the Caesar sets. We can level that up.
Epic. Epic.
Legendary.
Okay, we got 1k copy of Void Jewel, which could be useful, yeah. All right, we're not going to open up this third Demigods 10x because we don't need the summons anymore. We do want to save our gems for another time. We also are filling up the progress reward bar, so we'll also have that ready for another world event. Okay, so we'll head back to the roadmap and continue. Okay, we have this next quest here, Soulbind the event legendaries 9 times. As mentioned in the previous chapters, we did have these heroes, so that is why this is already complete. So we will go and continue. Okay, we'll skip the ad there. And okay, so we're on this next quest here to defeat Hater. And they have 2 skills, so whenever an allied male appears, they will get an attack boost, and then whenever an enemy female appears, they will take damage. Oh, okay. Enemy, oh, that's us. I keep on forgetting. How can the people of Pangea ever rely on you? Your words don't work on me anymore. Yes, because you are just a mirage. Okay, let's take a look at the buildings. Okay, and also this hero here. A little bit of poison, a little bit of light. We'll go with the Count Vlad, and then we'll also, once again, go with the Grace here on the open lane V. Clear out some buildings, and get an attack boost. I'm afraid I can't protect Pangea from all threats. I'm doing my best, but I am not all powerful. Your test is passed, Lord Protector. Thank you. The Hater did not hate. And so that was Hater. We'll head back to the roadmap and continue. Okay, we're on this next quest here, level up the event legendaries to level 15, any one of them. And as mentioned, we do already have this one complete because we have those heroes at least leveled up to level 15, or at least any one of them to level 15, so we will continue. Okay, we're on this next quest here to defeat Adversary. And they have 2 skills, so whenever an ally appears, they will get Pierce, and whenever an ally Pierce is triggered, they will get Mental Shield to another random ally. Sounds pretty strong. I hope you get stuck in your fears and never get out of here. Sorry to upset you again, but I have things to do that I've been putting off for a long time. Like laundry?
Yeah!
Okay, let's take a look at the buildings. And then we have this hero over here with a negative attack, also some freeze. I'm going to summon the York here on lane C to break the buildings and get the attack boost. There have been mistakes in my past. Some of them I really want to forget. I've been afraid to go back to them, but now I feel the courage to put them right. And that goes for you too, Mary. It's not too late to help you. Gremory is waiting for you. Scary. Okay, so that was Adversary. We'll head back to the roadmap and continue. Okay, we're on the next set of quests here. Up top, we have spend 3,500 gems. Behind that, we have level up Gremory Nightshot to level 17. On the bottom here, we have spend 50,000 runes. So this is the point where we do want to spend our runes. So let us start with... Oh, you know what? We can do as many of these quests as we can. So let's do this quest up top first. So spend 3,500 gems. We'll hit the go. And this brings us over to the Summon Hall. We did save this quest all the way to the end. So we're actually going to head out of the Summon Hall. And then all of the roadmap, we'll head over to the squad. And then we will go over to the geisha skins and purchase this new skin. So this is Anna the Abyss Queen. You can see the skills over here. We'll also have a video covering how to make a squad for her and also testing out some squad ideas. So we will spend our 5,000 gems, which we do have enough for. And as you see, it does count for this quest, so we are now complete. We will then continue. Okay, we have this next quest here to level up Gremory Nightchild to level 17. As you can currently see right now, we are at level 16 of 17, so we'll hit the go. And this brings us over to our squad. I'm going to close out of this first and then head back to the guild to activate a bonus, see if we can lower the cost, which we can. So we'll spend some guild coins and then we'll head back to the squad. We'll filter for heroes that we can level up. And in this case, for our favorites, this is legendary. We have the Gremory at level 16. We'll level her up once more. And we are now, well, we did complete this quest to level up hero one time. And more importantly, we did level up Gremory to level 17. So that quest is now complete. But we will try and do the bottom quest as well because we did save our runes. So in this case, spend 50,000 runes. So we will do that. So we'll hit the go. And this brings us over to the place of power. We will spend our legendary runes, or we'll spend runes on the legendary Obelisk and see if we get some bonus runes.
Legendary.
And we do, which is great because now we can just spend some more.
Legendary.
And we are now complete. Okay, so we got some decent copies of heroes. And we also filled up this bar for the mystical box. We'll head back to the roadmap and continue. Okay, we're on this next quest here. Open mystical box in place of power 4 times. We'll hit the go. And this brings us back to the place of power. As seen from the previous quest, we did fill up this bar and we only have to activate this mystical box 4 times. So we'll skip the animation.
Legendary.
Okay.
Legendary.
Okay, we're getting some small copies.
Legendary.
Okay, decent amount of Super Mary.
Legendary.
And yeah, I guess we got some more Gremory, which is not bad. Okay, so we are now complete with that quest. We'll head back and continue. Okay, we're on this final quest of the world event. So this is defeat Gremory. And they do have 2 skills. So at the end of the turn, they will inflict curse on our heroes. And at the start of the turn, we'll inflict a curse on our warlord. Oh, I used the new skin. Oh no. I congratulate you, Lord Protector. This journey through the corners of mind has not been easy. That's putting it mildly. You also need to learn something. Don't mess with the Lord Protector. Copyrighted. Okay, so that is some curse already on our heroes. Let's take a look at the buildings. So we have this in here. And then we also have this Mr. Devil, which comes into play, deals damage to all of our heroes. And then also will deal some damage when they attack our warlord. So we'll go over, we'll use the York over here on lane A to break the building. And on one hand, rethinking some things might be useful. But for our next meeting, choose something funnier. As you wish, Lord Protector. And happy Halloween! That's cute. Okay, so that was Gremory. We'll head back to the roadmap and continue. And this is the biography / end card for Gremory Nightchild. Gremory is a demon of infinity, but she does not obey the rules of the lower worlds. As one of the protectors of equilibrium, Gremory represents a neutral force and keeps the Book of Time, a kind of Pangean chronicle. She has the power to see into the future, influence the present, and correct the past. However, she intervenes in the courses of events only in exceptional cases. That sounds like, what's her name? Chronica from the older Mortal Kombat. But anyways, so we will collect our rewards, as seen over here. We also got our medal and got those miracle scrolls. And so yeah, we'll skip the ad. And now I guess we'll use the rest of our runes. So we'll head back to the place of power. We'll go activate some legendary obelisks.
Legendary.
And well, I guess we could get potentially some more runes, but I guess that is pretty much it. So yeah, so that was the world event. Oh, well, I guess we definitely should. We can wait. We can get some more runes for later. because, as mentioned, it's roughly about an hour left. So yeah, so we will see you guys later. This is Happysplasher, signing off.